With the 2027 general elections on the horizon, the INEC Chairman, Professor George Ojo Amopitan, at a town hall meeting assured Nigerians of a different experience against other elections in the past.
By the grace of God, election of 2027 will be the best election that Nigerians will have.
As it is advancing on multiple fronts to ensure a credible poll, logistic deployment, and candidate verification, Wilfred Ifogah, Deputy Director, Information and Publicity, INEC, in an exclusive interview with RBN News, speaks on the Commission's readiness.
For our preparations for the 2027 general election, the Commission is prepared for those that have been following our activities and updates. Earlier, just before the 2026 Electoral Act was enacted, we actually did release the notice of election on the 13th of February using the 2022 Electoral Act. But as soon as the President signed into law the Electoral Act 2026, we have to do a review of our programs and activities. And on the 26th of February, we actually did a review, and the timeline of activities was released.
Notification to the Senate of the defection from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress with immediate effect, pursuant to Section 68, subsection 1G of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The recent wave of defections has raised new questions about INEC's oversight of party structures and candidate eligibility. Mr. Wilfred says this has no implication on INEC as there is freedom of association.
Freedom of choice to associate, and of course that is what the Commission cannot infringe on. So for parties, and if you're in this party and you choose to belong to the other party, well, you have to do it within the time frame as appropriated by the laws.
INEC also says it's tightening its monitoring frameworks to preserve transparency, with clearer guidelines on candidate registration, party affiliation validation, and real-time data updates to reduce misinformation. To boost credibility, the electoral umpire affirms its commitment to transparency and community outreach to reassure voters, Wilfred added.
We have a department saddled with that responsibility, that the election and political party monitoring, they do well. For example, now in most cases, when we monitor them, when they are having programs like their congresses or primaries, of course, they invite us and we go there to monitor to see how it is done. And of course, it has to be based on how the party constitution has provided for.
Olayinka Dasilva, Policy and Public Affairs Analyst, discusses INEC's and political readiness, transparency, and electoral integrity, highlighting why APC is seen as more prepared and how governance and public engagement shape credible elections, drawing lessons from the AMAC election.
INEC is ready, and they are meeting the guidelines and the constitution as is stipulated in the new Electoral Act. You see, when you look at the political parties, after INEC submitted the timetable for conduction, for them to conduct their primary election, the only political parties that raised eyebrow was ADC. The other political parties were comfortable with the guidelines of INEC. But African Democratic Congress, they were not comfortable with the guidelines. They were saying it's too early. It shows that they are not prepared. That is the only party I can say that is not prepared. But other political parties, APC is ready. You can see they are planning to do their convention next week. It shows that the party is ready.
As Nigeria navigates a session of defections, INEC assurance rests on robust verification processes, independent monitoring, and open channels for voter feedback. From Abuja, Paul Liamgon, RBN News.